Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping their number will be called plenty in today's game. It's McCoy's Bills going up against Blunt's Patriots. Now let's get you out to Ralph Wilson Stadium where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two AFC East teams about to collide as we join you from Ralph Wilson Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. It always gets ratcheted up, the intensity that is, when you got a divisional matchup at your hands like we do today.
Yeah, everybody gets into the games like this. The players, there's a little animosity built up because you've already played the team once. The coaches, they're in those film rooms designing plays for the second time around. They get into it, so it just makes the game more emotional, more fun to watch. Can't wait to see it.
And Steven Gostowski looks ready to get this one underway. So that means Marquise Goodwin will be back for the opening kick. With that kick, we're underway. Watkins got it. And the tag right around the 25-yard line. Out of USC, quarterback Matt Castle.
Matt Castle used to be the backup to Tom Brady. He's been an all-pro quarterback in many games. This guy can really play.
The Bills will take the snap from the 25. McCourty's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Patriots guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Second down and 11. In the end, it picks up only a yard. One player to watch on this Buffalo offense is running back LaShawn McCoy. One of the most talked about trades in the offseason, picked up from Philadelphia, Phil.
Yeah, I like the trade. Look, you're Rex Ryan. What do you want to do on the offensive side? You want to run the football, and why not go out and get one of the best running backs in the NFL?
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Third down and 10. Wants to go deep. And it's incomplete.
The Bills don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The Bills decide they will punt the football. Edelman, he'll return this one. Graham's in on the tackle. That return's good for about 13. He has won Super Bowls. He has won MVP awards. He continues to dominate the game. Quarterback Tom Brady.
I think some of the things that are not talked about enough when you talk about Tom Brady, how tough he is and how well he moves in the pocket. That, along with good decisions and a good arm, that's why he's one of the best.
The Bills lined up in the nickel. The Patriots take it from the 33. Dobson can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
He is one of the biggest running backs in the league, LeGarrette Blount.
And he runs like it. I mean, that's the perfect name for him, Blunt, because he just goes in there and runs into a pile. Next thing you know, it's 2nd and 6 because he can gain no matter how you block on the offensive line.
Brady is in the shotgun. Brady to Amendola.
Amendola is one of the best receivers in the NFL. He can run all the routes. How about this out route that time? Does it with such grace and ease and makes the catch just short of the first down.
The offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. Takes it from the strong eye.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Well, credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
The Patriots lined up, bunch formation. First down at the 46.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Bills' defense now is going to go nickel.
Out.
Brady from the gun.
It's Gray with the reception.
Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone.
3rd down. The Patriots step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package.
Blunt. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who could pick them up and who could stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
The Patriots are going to punt it.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds.
Offense trying to buck the trend that's taken hold here as they come out for this next drive. Defense has taken over. Each team has been forced to punt on its last possessions.
Well, I got some information for them, or some advice, I should say, Jim. Don't try too hard, because when you go out there and try too hard to buck a trend like this where the defenses are playing well, it usually leads to a mistake.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 34.
That's a gain of 8.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, There is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down and 2 to go after the running play.
Here we go now.
It's wide open. First down here. McCoy lines up in the backfield. McCoy is going to secure the handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
McCoy's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 49-yard line.
Ready, green 90.
Midway through the first. Right back to him. McCoy taken down. And that's a gain on that play of about 4. He has a nose for the football like no one else. Rob Ninkovich.
You said it right. Every time we have him in a game, you just all of a sudden look up. There's a sack by Ninkovich. There's another tackle. There's causing a fumble. He is a tremendous player.
Green 90. Green 90.
The Bills will take the snap from the 45. That's a gain of 10.
Jackson's 8-time wide because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
Here we go. Green 90.
Mayo wraps him up.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42.
Here we go. Green 90.
They'll run it here. Jackson's taken down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Castle's got everybody split out wide.
Green 39.
3rd down and 11. The Bills now move the chains.
The Bills put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
They'll go ground to the outside. McCoy picks up 8 here.
Well, when you get in the red zone, I think it's always a good idea to give the football to LaShawn McCoy. That was a nice, solid run that time.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
Here we go now. Green 39.
McCoy's got the carry once more for about 4. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Long drive.
Blue 45. Blue
First and goal. Leading on that running attack again here on first down. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Jackson's brought down after picking up only a yard.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Football sits at the 2.
The Bills come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation.
McCoy secures it on the toss.
Take the points. That's what I'm telling you, Coach. Take the points. You didn't get it done on third and goal. Get 3 points and keep momentum on your side.
Should be what we call a gimme. And the kick is good for 3.
We're late in the first, and that field goal puts them on top.
Yes, and it's a confidence boost. No question about it. When you get a field goal or a touchdown late in the first quarter and it puts you on top, it just feels good.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Bills defense, Bill, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of first downs, but in the end, forcing the punt?
Well, they feel great. And I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
First down at the 20. Williams able to read that play and make the hit.
The Patriots offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job at the offensive line.
One quarter down, and the defenses have set the tone in this low-scoring affair. We'll be back in a moment. Back here in the second quarter, defense ruled the first. And what are we going to see here, you think, in the second quarter, Phil?
Well, I think the first thing they got to do, Jim, is just believe in what they did all week long and preparing for the game. All the practices, all the film sessions, and just know sometimes it takes more than one quarter to get the answer. So stay with your game plan and see if you can find a way to make it work.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Well, but it's 3rd and long. I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
After the incomplete pass, it's 3rd down. The Patriots get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. And that's going to be a 3-and-out. Another 3rd down stop right there, and into the 2nd quarter of play now. We really haven't seen this offense on track quite yet.
Yeah, let's give all the credit to the defense. I like how they're playing on the defensive side. The defensive coordinator's making good calls, and they are making it happen.
McKelvin from the 20. Watson's there to make the stop. That return's good for about 30.
When you're a good punt returner in the NFL, that's because you can catch the football and just kind of see the entire picture because everybody's all spread out. Good vision that time by the punt returner, and he picks up good yards.
The Patriots have to feel pretty good about themselves. That last time on the field, they're out there a long time, but only gave up 3 in the end.
Yeah, that's the good point. The bad point is they just gave up a lot of easy plays to the opponent's offense. You know, you just can't give away easy passes and let them run right up the middle and get yards, so they got to toughen up.
The Bills now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score's 3-0. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And there's Clay. So they complete one, and still it's 2nd down.
There we go now. Blue 45.
It's the old counter play. McCoy looking out wide.
The New England Patriots have to be happy with Dante Hightower. He has played very well in his first couple years in the NFL. Able to get the passer on blitzes sometimes, but here's what he's known for. Able to stop the run. The outside run comes there. It comes towards him. He shows that power and size and tackles the running back for no gain.
3rd and 8. He's hit as he throws it.
The Bills put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
The Bills will punt it. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Patriots weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, it's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Snap back to Brady from the gun. And it's caught by LaFell. The Patriots get a first down.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Bills set at the line. Dime package. Brady's got it in the gun. This will go incomplete. He was trying to find Edelman.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
The Patriots come out in a bunch set. Second down and 10. Brady, handoff. They'll mark him at the 34.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And there's a drop. Just into the second quarter, and the pressure now on the defense to get the ball back.
Yes, you'd like for the defense to get off the field, not give up any points. But so far, the offense, man, they have been absolutely awful. They got to get their act together over there on the sideline.
And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Bills offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
First down at the 20. Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy.
The Patriots defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. Double tight end formation. Second and 13. They'll go ground. Mayo's the one who made the big stop. The Bills have the lead right now, but you would think to keep that lead, they'll want to lean on the running game a little bit more. McCoy's been unable to shake free at any point.
No, he has not been able to shake free. And listen, sometimes you just can't worry about it. You got to do whatever it takes to win. If he can't run it, then just keep throwing the football.
The Patriots lined up in the nickel. 3rd and long. Matt Castle with the long throw. Comes down with, no, the defender tips it out.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
They're in punting formation. Edelman, he'll return this one. And he's brought down right at the 43.
Edelman is such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
The Patriots. Bill, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
The Bills come out in a dime package. First down at the 43. LaFell comes away with the reception.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great receivers are going to get open.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. Brown's there to make the tackle. From the 29-yard line. The Patriots have it at the 29. Brady finds Gronkowski.
The Patriots do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Third down on the way. The Patriots will set up. The 20 is the first down line. Brady's going to take it from the gun. And he comes down. No, defender tips it out.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
If he makes it, the game is tied. The kick is good. That field goal has the game back to even midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, the score's tied, and look, I think both sides are probably disappointed that they're tied with the other team because they've had opportunities, they haven't taken advantage of them, and that's why we are sitting here midway in the second quarter with the tie game.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Watkins is going to start his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Bills offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
The Bills at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. McCoy's met after a gain of 8.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Hassel's lined up, 2 tight ends set. Gets the handle here. Collins is all over the ball carrier.
The Bills running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
It'll be third down. Castle set, empty backfield. From the gun. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. This game has the feel of one of those old 10-7, 6-3 sort of slugfest from back in the 50s or 60s, as both of these defenses, Phil, have imposed their will here in the first half.
You are right. That is the feel it has, and I like the way it's feeling. It's fun to watch this, isn't it? I think even you are kind of excited to see something different and fun to watch so far.
Edelman from the 25. Brought down at the 38. And a run back of about 13. The Bills' defense on that last series may have taken some positives out of only allowing a field goal.
Well, listen, I think 3 is better than 7. No question about that when you're talking about the defense. But they got some corrections to make. I think they did it on the sidelines, and this time they're looking to go out there and get a 3 and out.
The Patriots walk to the line. Tie game. The score's 3-3. The Patriots take it from the 38. Browns all over that offense and brings him down.
The Patriots offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Brady standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The Patriots now move the chains. That's another reception, giving him 2.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
Coming to the line at the 44. First down at the 44. Gaines is able to read that play and make the hit.
The Patriots running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Patriots at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. 2nd and 11. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. It's third down coming up. Brady is in the shotgun. It's Amendola. Williams is going to make the tackle.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
First down here after the completion. Gray's taking the handoff. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Coming up, second down. Brady's back in shotgun formation. Knocked down as he fires it. Third down now. The Patriots need to get to the 18 to extend this drive. Brady from the gun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
Corner routes are not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
Coming up to the line at the 7. 2-minute warning. First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning. They will snap it now at the 7-yard line. First and goal from the 7. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds.
The Bills have speed on the defensive side, no doubt about it. And when they're backed up, they don't have to worry about players going by them because they're in the red zone. They become even faster. Way to get to the football on that throw and catch, and they stop the play for a short gain.
The Bills go with the dime formation here on defense. Second and goal from the 4. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
Hard to cover these tight ends when they get into the end zone because they're fast, they're nimble, and they're big. So even if you cover them, they push off and get the touchdown catches.
The Patriots for the extra point. The point after is good. Brady certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff. Goodwin's going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. Sammy Watkins returning to the field as we get ready for this next drive. It's been a down day for him so far, Phil.
It has, and you know, if you want to get this team going, you want to find a way to get some momentum on your side. Find a way to get the football to your star wide receiver. He's the guy that makes it happen, and if you get him the football, it can just pick this whole team up and give them a much better chance to win.
First down at the 20. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's his first reception today.
So far, wonderful execution of this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bound, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. Castle's got it in the gun. Throws the pass. Watkins taken down.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. I like this decision by the coach to go with the hurry-up offense here late in the first half. You can't be worried about making mistakes. Sometimes you got to be aggressive.
Brings it in along the sideline. Will go no huddle. First down at the 49. Launching it deep. Incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arrived. He makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Second down following that incompletion.
Here we go. Blue 45.
Castle's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Bills signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Offense getting set now following the timeout. Now looking at third down. The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Castle's going to take it from the gun. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Easley's met after a gain of 13. From just inside the 30.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Castle standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Patriots will come out in the dime.
Green 90.
The Bills have it at the 29. Scans the field. Almost intercepted.
Well, this is an easy call right now for the offensive coordinator. He knows the situation of the football game, so you give the quarterback a nice, safe play to run right here.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Blue 45.
Castle's back in shotgun formation. Makes the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go.
Yard field goal attempt coming up. The kick is good. Phil, how about the kick here before the intermission? What does that do for this team?
Well, Jim, I think it puts them in a good frame of mind. It was a good drive by the offense, so that's got to give them confidence. And anytime you're close going to halftime, you got to be happy about that.
The Bills ready to kick it away. Amendola's got it. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. A look at Julian Edelman right there. It's not often you see him as absent from their offense as he's been so far today, Phil.
Yeah, it says a lot about their football team, doesn't it? When their star wide receiver's not part of the game and not really contributing the way you'd like to see him, but you still are up. That says something. You got a good football team.
The Patriots take it from the 28. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
We're headed to the half here in a tight, low-scoring defensive battle. I'm sure both teams will be making adjustments offensively coming out of the half. Larry Ridley's coming up next.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Both teams have had their moments so far today, and that's why we have a tight game on our hands. We'll have to see if either side can take control in the second half. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. 3rd and long. Clay's found on the quick pass, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 17. Third down from inside the 50. Amendola's the target here, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 28-yard line. Patriots now later on the drive. The quick pass and completion is made, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 7-yard line. Same drive. Brady's on point with the throw, and it leads to a touchdown. Patriots is up now by 7. So that's going to wrap up our halftime report. We'll get you back now to Ralph Wilson Stadium, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms are on the call.
Back now at what is one of the oldest stadiums in the NFL, Ralph Wilson Stadium. Jim Nantz, Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini for the beginning of the third quarter.
The Bills getting ready to kick it off. The second half is officially underway.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
Handing the ball off hasn't been something that's worked for either one of these teams today, Phil.
Well, what you have to show on the offensive side when you want to run the football, you got to show some determination. And the guys on the offensive side just get tougher and make it work.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Gaines is there to make the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. Just a quick drop back, and he's forced to the ground.
Of course, when you get blindsided, especially nowadays in this league where they do everything they can to make sure that quarterback doesn't get hit, that's devastating to take that kind of hit.
Loss of 4 on the play. Can they overcome the sack? 3rd down on the way. Makes the grab and the feet are down. That's his first reception today.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Brady's now completed 4 in a row. They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 41. Charging ahead. And Williams is the one who made the big stop.
The Patriots offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Snap back to Brady from the gun. Dobson has the catch.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Brady's completion percentage, 60% on the day. On the way, 3rd down. The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. Out of the shotgun. The Patriots get a first down.
The Patriots are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
First and 10. Takes it out of the eye. Wide to the left.
The days of thinking you're just going to rush the passer, those days are over for defensive ends. Yes, you have to rush the passer, but you got to be able to stop the run. That was a great job that time.
Set up now at the 42. The Patriots line up, split backfield. 2nd and 10. Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on that out route by the receiver?
Brady's now completed his last 7 passes. Offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after that pass play. Tom Brady will be taking this one from the gun. He'll take the snap from the gun. And intercepted! That brings the play to an end.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Bills retake the field on offense. They just piled up the yardage the last time they had it, but walked away with only 3.
Yeah, but you got to feel good about it. They had a long march. They did a lot of good things on the offensive side. The offensive line performed well. And to march the football that far and kick a field goal, you got to feel good about it.
First down at the 40. McCoy gets about 9 on the play. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second and short following the run. McCoy, solo back set. The give. McCoy is tackled right at the 42.
The Bills, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Patriots lined up in the nickel. Here's the give to Fred Jackson. Jackson's marked down at the 41.
Jackson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
The Bills snap it at the 41. Wilson's the one who brings him to the ground.
Jackson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
This is third down.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Jackson's the receiver on the screen. Gains 5.
The Bills did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Here we go. Blue 45.
First and 10. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff. And Patrick Chung is able to bring him down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Blue 45.
Second down and 4. Looking across the middle. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Here we go. Green.
First down at the 17. Jackson takes it out of the eye. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry today. Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil.
Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
39.
Another carry here. Chung's all over the ball carrier.
Well, these plays do look ugly when they don't work. It's 2nd down, and you run the running play hoping to pick up a few yards to make 3rd down easier. But when you lose yards like this, 3rd long, tough to do.
Coming to the line at the 18.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Castle's got it in the gun. Has his target, and that's a gain of 9.
Defense did a good job that time. It's 3rd and long. They know the offense wants to throw it down the field. They cover all the deep receivers and nowhere to go with the football except short.
A short field goal try on the way. And he converts here on the field goal try. We're headed into the 4th, and while they must feel good about the field goal that helps keep things close, they need their defense to step up here, Phil.
Hey, Jim, they did the right thing. Take the points, put the pressure on the other team. That's what they did. Let's see if the defense can take advantage of that.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Amendola's got a chance to return this one. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Patriots counted on the passing game early, but it slowed down after a hot start. Brady's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence.
The Bills' defense now is going to go nickel. The Patriots take it from the 23. Gains 12.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Gray's got it on the handoff. Williams there to take him down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And here we have 2nd down. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The football sits at the 34. This play set up by the long gainer. Brady is in the shotgun. And Amendola's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
that time by the receiver on the out route. Nice throw by the quarterback. This is what they call a timing route. Well, they were right on time. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Now 1st and 10. Makes the catch inbounds.
The Patriots offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good game.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Blunt. Up the gut here. Runs to daylight for the touchdown.
When you look back at every single game, especially on the offensive side, you win and lose games by how well you play in the red zone. That was an awesome job by the offense. They found a way to score the touchdown.
The Patriots now will tack on the extra point. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Watkins got a chance for a return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Bills stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today? One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. First down at the 28. Here's the quick toss. Patrick Chung makes the hit. 1 quarter to go, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Collins with the sack.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker. And we saw it that time on display.
3rd down.
Here we go now. Move 45. Move 45.
Castle's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Woods with the catch.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the 1st down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
All set to punt here. Edelman. He'll return this one. That's a gain of 6. Close game right now, partner, and you look at the matchup at running back, and neither one of them has really been all that effective.
No, Jim, they have not been. I'll say this to the running backs, to the coaches, to the offensive line, everybody. Stay patient, stay with the run game, and I think it will work.
The Patriots take it from the 23. Intercepted! And he's brought to the ground.
He just read the
Desperately of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what the players are going to be as they come off the field. You're back out there. So it's give your defense a little rest.
Coming to the line at the 24. The Bills line up in the pistol.
Here we go now. 339.
First down at the 24. Could have been intercepted.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Patriots with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
339.
Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
Well, it's a tight game up to this point. You got 3rd and long. You're losing by a few points. You can't win the game on this play, but I'll tell you what, you can sure lose it. If you force this football down the field, you have a turnover, it could be the end of the game.
The Bills get set at the line, needing to get to the 14 for a first. 3rd and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Gains 16.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Coming up to the line at the 13-yard line. McCoy's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Ryan's in on the tackle. Coming up to the line at the 13. The Bills come out. Jumbo package on the field. Second down and 13. Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun. Stands in the pocket. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. Should be an easy one here. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. And that field goal should help to make this an entertaining fourth quarter.
Well, I have no doubt it's going to be an entertaining fourth quarter, but I thought the coach should have not tried the field goal there that time. I would have gone for it on fourth down and tried to get 7 points.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Takes off from the 5. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense back on the field trying to make that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 26. Rob Gronkowski with the grab.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
First down here. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. Second down after the incompletion. The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. Brady from the gun. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
The Patriots from the 37. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
You have a lead in the fourth quarter. You got the football. You want to keep it. Not a very good play call there. So now it's up to your defense to try to stop and win the game.
They're set to punt it away now. That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Patriots defense starts this series knowing the last time they were out here, they allowed a field goal.
Yeah, it was not a good drive for them, and I know the coaches were upset. I was watching them on the sideline yelling at a few guys, so I expect a better effort this time out.
First down now in a dangerous spot here. The Bills come out in a jumbo set. This play call is for the fullback.
Second down and in a very precarious spot.
Ready. Green 39. Green 39.
Second and 9.
Fullback takes the handoff. Backs to the wall on third down. The Bills will set up. The 12 is the first down line.
Third down and 7. Takes it from the eye. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
There's a fine line there when you're winning the football game. What do you do on the defensive side? Well, that time the defensive coordinator stayed aggressive, and he forces a fourth down by the offense.
The Bills decide they will punt the football. Edelman, he'll return this one. He's brought down at the 46. That return's good for about 12.
The Patriots didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but, man, that was pretty easy.
The Patriots will come to the line. Still a very close game here in the fourth quarter. The score's 17-12.
First down at the 46.
Taken down at the 45. As they continue to lead, you do wonder if this team will run the football more, even though it has been really ineffective to this point.
No, I'd say this. I would go with the pass. You know, you can win the game in the NFL just passing the football. That's what they're going to have to do here today. The run game, it's been rough, and I don't see it changing.
Brady's going to take it from the gun. Marcel Darius with the sack.
Well, defensive tackle, so many times they're in charge of stopping a run, but not this time. The big fellow, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Third down after the sack. Surveys. It's Brady down the field.
And it's out of bounds, incomplete.
Anytime your team is losing and you're on the defensive side, you want to get off the field. Nice job of being aggressive that time by the defense, and they force a fourth down.
And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Bills' offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
First down with their backs to their own end zone.
Two tight ends on the field here.
The give this time to the fullback.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
McCoy's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete.
Third down on the way. The Patriots lined up in the nickel.
Green 90. Green 90.
Takes it from the gun. Flag is out. It's Clay. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The defense will take the penalty. Third down. Have to be very careful here. Jackson is in the backfield.
Green 90. Green 90.
Third down and 10. Jackson's handed the football.
The Bills decide to go for a run here on 3rd and long. And look, not second-guessing that play call, not fitting the playbook. In the passing game, they're going to pick up a first down. They go with the run. The defense is not fooled, and now they're going to have to punt.
The Bills will punt it. Edelman, he'll return this one. That picks up 11. The Patriots offense has been nowhere in sight here for quite a while. 3 consecutive drives that have come away empty. What about it, Phil?
That is the old phrase, MIA. They are definitely missing in action because there's no action on the offensive side. It's time for the quarterback to call the right plays and help his team out and get this thing moving.
Coming to the line at the 43. It's a two-tight end formation. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. That's a gain of 6.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or two, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
It's now 2nd down. To the ground. Running right through the trenches. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
The game is close. It's in the 4th quarter. You're winning. You're on the offensive side. You find out if you can really run the football in these situations. That time, short gain on the run.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run. The Bills' defense now is going to go nickel. Snap back to Brady from the gun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one. It's caught by Blunt.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
That leads us to 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the 4th quarter. Second down here. Handoff made. And pick up about 4. No surprise, they immediately call the timeout. After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action. It'll be 3rd down. Handoff. That's a gain of 7. They immediately call for a timeout.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
1st down and 10. Back to the ground. Picked up a couple that time. And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout. Second down following the run. The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Gray's going to take the handoff now.
When you're leading the game in the 4th quarter and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short gain, though.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Third down and 6. Here's the handoff. Darius in on the tackle.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle, as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody 2 things. Stay in bounds and put 2 hands on the football.
First and goal from the 5. Play after play after play here on this drive. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.